Hi everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel here in Ireland, where I'm going to document the building of my new A2 rated home here in the Midlands in Ireland. So my name is Dermot, and I've just got planning permission for this lovely little 1,000 square feet house, plus approximately 500 square feet garage. So my plan is to take you on a journey with me over 2 to 5 years as I build the garage first and then this house. We'll be building the garage first, so I'll have somewhere to stay over when building the house, and also so I have power and water on site to make the build easier. So far we've got planning permission over the past year. That's been slow. We have a 1 acre site bought and owned, and that at the moment is covered in wild flora and fauna, I suppose. So we hope to clear that in the next couple of weeks once I get the commencement notice, and I'll bring you all on that journey. I decided not to document the journey with the architects, as that gets pretty deep. I've had a brilliant architect, and she's passed me on now to the architects who do the commencement notice and details, and they are also excellent. And we've fully decided now on wall sections, roof sections, and heating and all that kind of stuff. So my background is in building construction. I teach building construction. I've delved in most parts of building a house. Block work would probably be my biggest job and biggest learning curve here, but I have friends to help with that as well. So I hope you'll come along on the journey. I'll do a video to show the site in the next few days, and please like and subscribe and hit the old share button and all that kind of stuff, and the bell notification. As I teach building construction, I'll be learning a lot of stuff along the way about new technologies here. This will be smart home, so that's new to me. So I've a lot to learn myself, but hopefully I can take you on a journey where you'll see that anyone can build their own house. I'm looking at max €90,000 here for materials. I've got quotes in around 300,000 to have this built, just for comparison's sake. So it is well worth building your own house. Just sometimes you might need to get help, etc. So this is the front elevation of the house. It's on a pretty elevated site with really good views, as you'll see. So that's why we have this massive window here on the left. That will be the living room. You'll see on the plans that the kitchen is marked out as being here at this window, but I'm moving that to the back of the house. So I'll have lovely clear views from this window. Might even put a mezzanine floor up there at the triangle. Front door, I'm going to do a striking colour on the door. I love really bright yellow doors, and that'll be Liscannor stone then. The little roof above, and all the roof will be slated with Tegel true tone slates, I presume. I'd love to have metal on it, but I only got permission to use metal on the garage, as you'll see. The right hand side in, that's the bedroom for one of my family members there. There's only going to be 2 to 3 of us living in this at any time, really. And so that's the front of the house. As I say, architect did a beautiful job. It's not the original house I was hoping to get. I'll discuss that in time. I have to find a different site for that, as we were kind of knocked back on that. But the spec I gave the architect, and she came back with this design. It's spot on, So a really good architect. So that's that part of the house there. If you look at the plan, then you can see here that I'm going to have the kitchen and the dining room probably reversed, because there's not much land out the back here, and you're just looking at trees along the road. So this would be better as a kitchen, connected to the utility room here in the little courtyard, and probably put the family room then up here. So 3 beautiful long windows here, as you'll see on the elevations in a second. Lovely entrance hall. I might do this as one big open space, or this might just be an office. I'm not fully decided on what to do with this space here yet. I would like glass just going all the way through, to be honest. And we've got the master bedroom, the bathroom, and the kids room here as well. So pretty you know, it's compact. It's only 5 meters by 10 meters. It's perfect for what I need. At the moment, I'm living in a 500 square feet upstairs part of a house, and so this is going to be big living in a tiny space, I guess. So there is a cross section kind of view here as well, but more technically boring stuff there, I suppose. You can see the north direction here, so we've only one window here on the north side, and then all the other sides get really good solar gain, solar aspect. So architects doing a good job on that there. So I'll just blank the camera while I move on to the next page. So these are the elevations, covering up the address there, if that's okay. So again, if you have any questions or comments, just fire them into the comments bar. I'm sure I'll get around to them all once a week, maybe. So this is the rear of the house. I think this is beautiful. There's a lot of glass there. Really, we are looking at removing the triangle here on the top right, because there's not, as I said, a massive view out that window. I love the door and big window here on the utility space or office space, whichever that will be. And that's the window to my own bedroom. Might get that changed to double sliding doors, as I like those in a bedroom. And again, here's your space up here where all our water services will be. This is a vaulted ceiling in the living space, whereas over the bedrooms we're putting in an attic. Myself and my son are into trains, so we want to put a big model train set up there. This is one of my favorite views, is the side view of the house facing south. Massive windows here. There really is a good view from those windows. It's looking down across the countryside. Beautiful views. We are adding in, according to the architect, we're adding in an extra Velux here just to balance all that up as well. So obviously I'll put electronic blinds on those so we can shut them pretty easily. This is the north. This is the north facing side. So you've got the bathroom window there, so it's mostly blockwork. And a couple of skylights are going to be repeated on the other side of that roof for the model train setup. So that's pretty much the main house. So we'll give you a look at the garage down there as well. Excuse me again while I just blank out the page there. So the garage is where I'm going to actually start the build. Just a quick look at the section here first of all. So it's quite a big garage. It's the maximum you can have in Ireland at about 40 square meters. So we've full planning for this. Just let that focus a bit more. 4 meters high on the left and 2.5 on the right. About 6 meters wide, 7 meters long, and that'll have a steel insulated Kingspan roof as well. So as I said, I'm good to go for building this component, and so I have, like, that's all fully funded. I've got quotes to build this garage, 80 to 120,000, because we're actually going to build it to A2 spec as well. You know, in time we are allowed to use it for the enjoyment of the site, so if that involves bringing guests over and they can stay in there. But other than that, it'll be probably a golf simulator studio, storage area, workout gym, that kind of stuff. So actually there is a plan of that up here, so you can see. The zoom is not great on this. You've got the main garage there with the double doors, so we'll replace, these are just meant to be wooden doors, we'll replace them with double glass doors. So even when I am using it as a garage, that doesn't matter, same opening. We have pedestrian entrance there, main garage space, that'll be golf simulator, as I said, storage area, home gym, and obviously for the gym then, just handy facilities there for showering. And there are some side elevations here, so pretty simple there to the north side, no windows. And the side elevation there with the double doors, they will be glass doors. So looking forward to building that. We'll just move on then to the site layout. Cover the address there again. Just give me a second. I'm not a professional video maker or anything, so these are going to be pretty rough to start with, and hopefully I can improve them over time. But my focus is the building and the learning that maybe I can impart to people out there. So we have the site layout here. There is a house to the left and right. One is brand new, the other's there probably some time. Nice neighbours. So you can see the main entrance there. So I'm hoping to keep all the natural hedging that's here, as it's very natural, very beautiful looking. There are lots of wildlife that live there, so especially birds. I don't want to disturb them. There is already a new fence and hedging all along this side. The people who built the house beside me this year have put that in. This is the hedging to the main road. It's really thick and dense. No need to replace that. I will need to put some planting along this side here, which I'll do pretty much in the next few weeks. So you can see the proposed driveway. We'll put that in. We'll take out the space for the main house. I won't put the foundations in there first. I'm not going to do anything with this house until I have the garage finished. And then we have the septic tank system down here to the bottom left. That's going to be a cocoa filter, so it won't be taking up as much space as you see there. Probably fit in this amount of space here. It'll give me a lot more garden here. I do plan to fence off all this, about over half the site to the left. We may use that for golf practice area or for some ponies or something like that. And definitely polytunnel. But down here we have the main garage. I'm going to have a space here for boat storage, covered clothesline, and a normal type shed, maybe 25 square meters. That's all we're allowed here in Ireland. And this area up here is going to have a space for kind of utility work, washing and cleaning cars, and maybe keep the boat up there. And the putting green is going to be going in here. So we'll initially just be starting with our driveway coming down here. I imagine we'll probably take out the space for the house and just put 804 gravel there, and we'll get building the garage down here. So there's lots of space on the road for viewing. It's a pretty safe site, but it's surrounded on both sides by road, not very busy roads. The road on the right here, very, very quiet, has grass up the middle of it, one of those bohereens in Ireland. The public road there on the left is the main road, but it's again not mad busy. It's just serving two small local towns that don't have businesses in them really. So that's the layout there. We'll eventually get to doing patios, and I'm going to keep the YouTube channel open until everything is completely finished, right down to polytunnel, septic tanks, as I said, sheds. Everything I do in this, I'm going to show you how to build. And you're looking at about a third of the cost of getting someone else to do it for you. So hope you stay with me on the journey, and I hope you enjoyed that first video. Please subscribe and share and like and bell notification, all that stuff that I'm supposed to tell you to do on YouTube. And we'll catch you soon. Peace.